What's going down, fellow Tropicans? Yes, new update. V12 is hitting the freaking amazing emergencia. And we're going to be seeing some new patch notes come across. It'll be on the PlayStation itself for the 12.2.02 and all that confusing stuff, but let's go ahead and jump into what the physical patch is. My name is Mac here at the Gamer7 channel, and today we'll be looking at some game related news. They'll spread across PC, Linux, Macs, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Let's roll into it. Let's go ahead and digest what they have for the PlayStation. Right over here, it's going to have its 12 version, like we said, and we'll go to the direct site so we can soak in what they have there for as well. The improvements vastly spread across. The adds 2 new sandbox maps, new edict for the Tropico and the papers, on the Teamsters and the emergency jobs, and the quality of life update adds and promotes the option win in the menu without changing and apply. Now, looking at the situation for as far as the bug fixes, you can see that the fixes come down to the issues that content that was unlocking the achievements was no longer able to have after the profiles deletion, and past that situation. Now, issues as we can see is the ancient ruins only showed a road in the connection requirement, which is the only truth in the mission in the Tropico Islands, for that land is therefore no longer an issue. Where the tourists now in the Tropicans would float around outside of the ships and the transport of them looked really weird. On top of that, Mind Freak, we see several crashes and a couple of the translation issues. But let's go ahead and jump into what we will have for as far as the situation runs into. For what's applied over for the direct patch note, which comes from their Tropico Reddit site, which I always think is really fun. They have really good stuff for as far as the new update in Tropico 6 and the vast systems. It reiterates the 2 new island paradises governed in the monitor that has been received in the improvements for additions. On top of that, the emergency jobs, you have Viva la Tropico, El Presidente, and the improvements on top of that situation for the sandbox single player for the Dos Verjos Amigos and the Golden Lily on top of that situation. So where you can see those for as far as the newer portions that come down to and what is already listed, what we kind of went over before, but this just gives a nicer finite portion, especially right now where it says the paper system, which was not detailed directly on top of there for as far as there, than the 15% and the decreasement of 10%, which I will have these linked down below, which will affect your Swiss banks and a little bit of all those other fun stuff for papers. But for future investments of time, I will definitely thank you to join the network. Absolutely free, helps me out as a creator, and if you do today, who knows, Tropicans, what updates might swim up to our shore, so you'll just have to subscribe to find out. But I will see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and have a very fun holiday season. I'll see you guys and gals later.